Hi, everybody. I have a friend hand that's holding your phone for you.
Snow White, a big surprise. Snow White and her prince had recently been married, and they were living happily at the castle. The 7 dwarfs missed Snow White, but she made sure to visit them often. Stop, remember. One spring day, Snow White went to the dwarfs' cottage. The dwarfs were not expecting her, but the princess had a very special surprise planned for them. And that's the dwarfs' cottage?
Yeah. That's the dwarfs.
That's the dwarfs? Mm-hmm. Snow White knew the dwarfs worked hard. That day, she wanted to make sure that when they got home, they didn't have to do any more work. No dusting, no sweeping, no cooking. Snow White waited until the dwarfs had left. Then she and her animal friends hurried into the cottage. The princess looked around. By the time the dwarfs get home tonight, our surprise will be ready. She's cleaning. So they set to work. Snow White sang a cheerful song as she swept the cottage floor. The birds chirped while they picked up crumbs.
What is this song called?
I don't know. The squirrels used their fluffy tails to dust, and the chipmunks and deer washed and dried the breakfast dishes. With so many helpers, Snow White had the downstairs gleaming in no time.
They made the beds?
Whose bed is that?
Bunnies.
His name is Sneezy. Now they went upstairs, and the princess began to make the beds. Pull the covers up tight, she told the bunnies. Then fold down the top. There, it's perfect. The bunnies hopped off to start on the other beds.
Picking berries.
Oh.
They're picking their berries.
Before long, every inch of the dwarf's cottage was neat and tidy. Snow White and the animals headed outside to gather fresh berries, nuts, and apples to use in the dwarf's supper. They'll be very hungry after their long day, said the princess. Luckily, the blueberry bushes had lots of ripe fruit, and the basket was quickly filled. I know what we'll make for dessert, Snow White told the rabbits.
Blueberry pie.
How did you know?
What?
It is blueberry pie.
Because that's the only thing that has blueberries in them.
Okay.
Blueberry pie.
Next, the princess...
That's weird. How do I know?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Next, the princess and her friends strolled into a meadow to find some wildflowers. Lovely, said Snow White as she sniffed a blossom. These will be perfect for the table. Back inside the cottage, Snow White and her friends got to work fixing supper. There was soup to be simmered, bread to be made, and pie to be baked. Before she knew it, the late afternoon sun was casting long shadows across the window panes. Tweet, tweet, chirp, chirp. A bluebird was singing.
He's mad.
A bluebird was singing outside the window. That was the signal to tell Snow White and the dwarfs were almost home. Snow White and the animals hurried outside and hid. She couldn't wait to see what the dwarves thought of their surprise. She peeked in through a window.
She's right there.
Sure enough.
I can't see her face because my finger's on it. Snowy.
When they got inside, the dwarves stopped and stared. They could not believe their eyes. The floors were swept, the room was tidy, and there was even a freshly baked pie cooling on a windowsill. What is that delicious smell? Doc wondered. Look, cried Grumpy. He pointed to the table, which had been set. Then he went to the pot of soup. Someone's been in our house. The dwarfs were confused. They tried to guess which dwarf had done all this. Doc noticed that Happy's smile was especially big. Was he keeping a secret? Dopey pointed out that Sneezy seemed super sneezy. Maybe he had dusted and swept the cottage.
That wasn't it.
Nope.
It was white.
Was Miss White? Snow White giggled as she listened outside the window. They'll never guess that we did it, she whispered to her animal friends. When the dwarves started to eat their pie, Snow White quietly headed home. Let's stop there.
No.
Yeah, we'll stop there.
Oh.
Bye, friends.
Bye. If you want to see my hand real quick, you can.